Here's a look at the NOLS Longboat with a little bit less going on. Hopefully we can look at some more details. We'll start right at the stem here. We are using Bruce anchors these days, and they fit right on the stem fitting, so it has to be rigged so that the anchor can be clear. And as we come aft, the chocks and the cleat are metal, which is important for our beaching process if we have to come in through surf. One issue we have with this boat is that the foredeck has been raised slightly relative to the seats, which creates a problem for oar storage and a little less freeboard for people who are up on the bow. I think we prefer to have it down level with the seats. Mentioned the anchor rode well. I think it should have some bronze along here so we don't have to flake the chain each time we anchor. And it does have a limber hole so that it can be drained. In the bow, it's mostly sail stowage. And this first thwart has been a little bit of an issue for us. We put a lot of effort into trying to get the two rowing stations set up such that the crew can row facing aft as normal, or just move around and row facing the bow, which is an advantage sometimes pulling in when we anchor stern to, kind of med style. Here's a look at the side lockers for things accessible during the day. But a key feature really is the watertight hatches with the hatch on top. One concern I have is these are Bomar plastic hatches. They haven't broken for us, but we carry a spare. I think it's just a matter of time. Trying to get the exact relation between the distance between the thwarts where rowers are sitting and the oar locks has been the subject of a lot of measurements. On this boat, the rowing stations wound up about 6 inches too close together, so we'd want to adjust that, perhaps mostly by modifying this forward thwart. And this one right now is open underneath. I think it would be better to just enclose this as well and put hatches on the top. Let's see. The oar locks we've had issues with. We row pretty darn hard in these things. We load them with a full load. They are at or slightly exceeding the carrying capacity of the boat. They'll stand up to a lot of wind, and it takes a lot of steam to row them. Oar locks have been raised here. It works pretty well, though we're still getting some rub down below, and we've had to go to a super strong whitewater oar lock from Northwest River Supply, and that works better than any other we've tried. Oars are standard 10-foot. They're solid ash. Let's see. The centerboard trunk is a big issue for us. This is set up so that the cap can be removed. We roll the boats frequently, and it's not uncommon to have gravel jam the centerboard, so we have to be able to open the top of the trunk and poke gravel free with a metal ruler or yardstick usually. And we do bring the jib sheets forward and cleat them amidships. That works very well for us.